Hey, Sean Campbell here with Kevin Zelaya. Today we're going to be interviewing some people about God and exactly what they believe. Starting first with my good friend Connor Silvestri here. Connor's 15, and he's from Catonsville, Maryland. So Connor, I'd like to start off with a couple questions. First of all, are you religious?
Yes.
And what religion are you?
Well, Christian.
Okay. Do you know what sect of Christianity you belong to?
Methodist.
You're Methodist, okay. So you believe in God, basically.
Yes.
Okay, my second question is, are you an active member of your religious community? Do you go to church every week?
I perform various activities such as going to church.
You do. Okay, I think we're going to move on to our next question now. What do you question in your religion? Is there anything you're really just not sure about, you don't believe?
A lot of the historical events written.
Such as what? Like Old Testament stories?
Yeah.
So like Adam and Eve?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we evolved from monkeys, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, a lot of Christians believe in like evolution, so you're definitely not alone in that one. I think those stories are more just symbolic anyway, but yeah, that's okay. Are there any any other teachings in the church that you really don't agree with?
No.
Well, thank you. We have one more question. Our last question is, do you think God plays a part in tragic events that happen in the world? So when someone gets in a car accident and dies, do you think that God is there? Do you think He's not there? Do you think He controls it? Do you think He doesn't play any part in it?
I think it depends on how religious the person is.
I'm asking you personally, when you see on the news that something bad happened, do you think God was there?
Probably.
Probably?
Yeah.
And He just let it happen?
I mean, either way, no matter when you die, you go to heaven.
It's true. But
So,
do you think it depends on the situation, or do you think that it usually...
I mean, usually things do happen because of a situation.
Thank you for your time, Connor. Well, it's been nice interviewing you. You're first of many. So here we got Connor from Catonsville, age 15, and a wonderful interview to say the least. Connor, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
That cuts us. We're here in Linthicum, Maryland with Dan Salmon. He's age 16, and he's also willing to be interviewed about his beliefs in God. So Dan, are you religious?
I am.
What religion are you?
I am a Lutheran.
You're Lutheran. Okay. So you believe in God. Are you an active member of your religious community?
I am. I attend church every day.
Do you?
And how about with Sunday school?
Every day. Dang. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. So, you said you're an active member of a religious community. Do you do anything like outside of, Sunday school or church that,
Well, I go to a religious school, and I go to a lot of the retreats and stuff that they have there.
Okay.
A lot of service projects and mission trips.
Oh, that's cool. Where have you been on service projects?
South Carolina, New Orleans, and I'm going to West Virginia this year.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Is that like a, you like build homes for like poor people, or how does that work?
That's what I do.
They have a couple of those at my school as well. So, okay. Moving along. Our next question is, in what places outside of church do you see God? Like sports or anything like that.
I definitely see him in sports. I try to pray to God every time I wrestle, and every time before a match I say a prayer to God or something.
That's cool.
See him definitely all the service projects I go to.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything about your religion that you question?
Every once in a while you'll have the faith questions like, why didn't you allow me to do this? Why can't you give this to me? But really, I'll think it's everything turns out for the best.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely. Do you say besides the faith questions? I think everyone has a faith question at some point in their life. Do you have any problems with like any of the like teachings or things that the church stand by that you don't agree with? Politics or.
Well, I mean, Lutherans, we're not exactly as strict as Catholics, so
Yeah.
you don't have all the things you have to complete in order to be a part of the church. So, it's kind of like I believe that you can just interpret it the way you want to interpret it, and you attend the church because attending church is what you should do.
Yeah.
And basically it's up to your own interpretation.
Cool. Last question we have here. Do you think God plays a part in tragic events? So like, when Hurricane Katrina happens, or, something like 9/11, or someone gets shot, a car accident, do you think God's there?
I think he is, and I think, like I said before, Sometimes it turns out for the better. I mean, no one can really explain why events like that happen. I like to think that he's still looking out for us, but, you know, you really can't tell.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, well, appreciate the interview. Is there anything else you wanted to share about God, what you believe?
No.
Alright, cool. Well, thanks for playing part in this.
Yep.
Dan Sam in Linthicum, Maryland. We're out. Hey, Sean again. We're here in Lutherville, Maryland with Grace Hockheimer, age 16.
I'm 17.
17, excuse me. Question number 1, Grace. Are you religious? And if so, what religion are you?
I'm Jewish, and I work at my Hebrew school. I don't attend services regularly, but I'd say I'm pretty religious.
Alright, cool. So, are you an active member or not really of your community?
I am.
You are? Okay. So, like, what do you do outside of, like, I don't know, do you have, like, a bat mitzvah? Or?
Yes, I was bar mitzvahed, I guess, 4 years ago, and I still work at my Hebrew school. I worked yesterday morning, and that's about it.
Good stuff. Alright, cool. We'll move on to the next question. In what places outside of church do you see God in the world? Like, nature, sports, anything like that?
I mean, I definitely think in nature you see just flowers and animals. Say that.
Anything outside of the box, like, you can think of in your life personally that you think you see God in, like, any events in your life? Not really?
Not really.
Alright. Next question. What do you question about your religion, or just your faith in general? Is there anything in your life that you really aren't sure about, like, as far as faith?
I definitely think the whole science versus religion is always
Yeah.
a debate,
Yeah.
but other than that, I just sort of go with the flow,
Just go with it. Yeah.
accept things the way they are.
It's cool. Okay. Final question we have here. Do you think God plays a part in tragic events? Like if someone gets in a car accident, do you think God is there? Do you think He lets it happen? Or how do you think God is involved in that?
I think maybe God plays more of a role in what happens afterwards, but I think that there's definitely some free will in the world, and things happen, and maybe not everything happens because God orchestrates it, but things just happen and God's there afterwards, I think.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's cool. Okay. Is there anything else you want to share about your beliefs in God? Anything you want to ask me? Anything you want to ask Kevin, who's recording? Hey, Kevin. Nice jersey. If not, I guess that wraps up our interview.
That's it.
Thanks, Grace. Sean and Kevin, we're out.
Yeah, Kevin, Sean over there on the camera. We're driving to the city right now. We're about to get some interviews and get this project done.
Alright, man.
Hey there,
Alright.
Kevin Zelaya here, Sean on the camera. We have my friend Devin Turner from Baltimore City. He is 17 years of age, I believe. 19 years of age. Alright? And we're going to ask him a few questions about his religion. Alright? So, Devin, are you religious?
Yes, sir.
If so, what religion are you?
Catholic.
You're Catholic. Alright. Are you an active member in your religious community? No, not at all?
No.
Do you belong to a parish of any kind?
Fuck no.
No. Alright.
We're going to beat that out.
In what places outside of church do you see God? Like,
You said you skateboard and stuff, right?
you skate, nature.
There was this one time, man, that I was driving down the street. All of a sudden, God popped right out in front of me while I was driving. I had to skid off the road and everything, man. This shit was scary. But that's the only time I saw God.
You saw God that time?
Yeah.
Alright. What do you like question your religion at all?
No.
Like, you don't question?
No.
Do you have any evolution,
Lucian.
do you believe Adam and Eve? Do you believe that story is true, or do you believe it's some kind of parable?
Oh, no, I believe in, all the stories and shit.
You believe it all?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Do you think God plays a part in tragic events? For an example, 9/11, something like that, killings, any sort of tragic event. Do you believe God is a part of that?
I feel like God really can't do anything about it, because it's His people, man. His people did this, He didn't do it. So, I mean, some way He has a part of it, but other ways He's not. He's pretty much an indirect kind of person.
Heard that.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Alright, Devin, do you have anything you want to add about?
Yeah. Go Hall, what up?
Alright. All right, Devin, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
No problem, my
And
friend.
you take care. Hello there. My name is Kevin Zelaya, Sean on the camera, and this is Dennis. He's 20 years of age, and we're gonna interview him now.
Thanks, Kev.
Dennis, are you religious?
Somewhat religious.
Oh, what religion are you?
I am Christian,
Christian? What kind of like sect or
Pentecostal.
Pentecostal. All right. Are you an active member in your religious community?
I was, not right now, because of school and everything. But
All right. In what places do you see God? Do you see God anywhere? Like, for example, when you're doing activities, playing sports, I don't know, just working?
I guess I see God pretty much in the everyday life when I'm at work. Because if it wasn't for Him, I probably wouldn't have things that I have now. So,
I guess. Do you ever question your religion, like, at all?
I mean, there's times, yeah, where you might question it, but I mean, I guess it's just the human nature to question it. But
Can you give me, like, an example of what you question?
I don't know, like, for example, you know, when my grandmother passed away, you know, why? She was a nice woman, but then again, you question it, like, you know, why would she take her, or things like that, you know? Or, like, why would, if there was a God, why would, like, tragic things like 9/11 happen, things like that, you know? Why would He allow things like that to happen?
Do you think God plays a part in those tragic events?
I don't really know what to say to that. It probably does, because He might allow it for a purpose.
Yeah.
But I don't think if he does, I don't think He means it. He means it well, I guess. I don't think He does it on purpose.
All right.
Trying to torture us.
I doubt that. All right. Is there anything you want to add at all?
No, I mean, religion is, I think that, you know, God exists, and He's good, and I always try to do the right thing. So, like, no matter what, you know, you just gotta hang on there and do what you do best.
All right. Thank you so much, Dennis.
Cool, man.
And thank you for this interview.
All right.
Back to you, Sean.
All right.
Right here, and Amanda, she's 19 years old, from, where are you from?
Harford County.
Harford County, alright. Amanda, are you religious?
Somewhat. Not, I used to be, but kind of.
Anymore? Alright, what religion are you?
Methodist.
Methodist? Alright. Are you an active member in your religious community?
Not anymore.
Not anymore?
No.
What, did you belong to a parish before?
No, I went to church all the time, used to do, like, the, music part of it.
Alright.
So, Sunday school, youth group, stuff like that.
When did you, like, stop going? Around what time?
Probably my senior year in high school.
Senior year of high school? Do you know why is that? Like,
I just kind of got out of it. Yeah. It wasn't, like, for any particular reason.
Just kind of, like,
Kinda
grew out of it.
Yeah.
Alright. In what places outside of church do you see God?
I guess when I play music, I play cello and...
Cello. So do you, like, experience Him, like,
Yeah.
kind of, you feel Him?
Mhm.
Alright, that's cool. What do you question about your religion or God?
I don't know. There's some things. It's just like I don't even know. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Do you like, I don't know, like stories like Adam and Eve or something, like stories like that?
Like a lot of the Bible, I take symbolically. I don't really take it all literally.
Mhm.
Like the whole creating the earth in 7 days. Like I feel like it was 7 days to Him, but for us, it could be longer than 7 days.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think God plays a part in like tragic events?
I do, because I feel like if it's your time to go back to Him, then it's your time. He was calling people home.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, is there anything you'd like to add?
No.
No? Alright. Thank you so much, Amanda. And that's all.
All right.
Hello, Kevin Zelaya here, and I'm with Arturo. He's 21 years of age, and he's from Columbia, Maryland. Alright, Arturo, are you religious?
No.
No? Do you believe in God?
I do believe in God, but I don't believe in religions.
No religions at all?
No religions.
Are you an active member of any kind of like religious community at all?
No.
Parents? Were your parents
No,
religious?
my parents go to church, but I don't go.
You don't go to church. What religion are your parents?
Christians, evangelical.
Evangelical. All right. Do you see God in any place? Like, do you see God when you like play soccer, do any sports, any kind of work at all?
I don't see it there.
You don't see him there. Where do you see God in any? If any?
You don't see it.
Huh?
You know he's there. That's faith. I mean, I have faith in God.
You have faith in God.
But I don't believe in religions, because religions, they separate people. You don't have unity. People don't come together because of religions, not because of God. I mean, I think religions are the problem, not God.
All right. Good. Let's see. Do you think God plays a part in any tragic events that happen?
Tragic events like what? Like an earthquake or something?
An earthquake, any kind of killing?
I mean,
9/11.
9/11, no, not exactly. I mean, it was more like some dudes, have very sick minds, and they just decide to go ahead and do it. But when you come from, for example, an earthquake or something like that, no, that's the earth, doing stuff.
All right. Is there anything you want to add about your faith or what you believe in?
No, just believe in God, do good to others, don't close yourself, in a bubble that my religion, just live and be happy.
All right. Thank you so much, Arturo.
Thank you,
Really
Kevin.
appreciate it.
Right, thank you.
All right. That's it. After interviewing some young adults, we came to a conclusion that most young adults believe in God, but they don't really follow the strict beliefs that the religion asks them to.
Yeah, basically, they don't really follow the strict practices of their religion, but their faith is there. They believe in God, just maybe not in the same way that the specific religion is teaching. So we found that, their young people often question God more than people who are practicing the faith. But all in all, we basically found that, people are unique in all kinds of ways, depending on where they're from, how old they are, and all different sorts of things. So, from Kevin and Sean, we're out.